Hello and thank you for watching my video. This is Ray Warda, creator of Be Extraordinary, the ultimate achievement in all that you do. Is your website traffic stale? I will discuss 7 ways to increase traffic to your website by blogging. Blogging is an essential part of increasing traffic to your website. Blogging creates traffic to your website by the unique content you create in your blog posts. However, there are some important things that you must do to make your blog posts shine for search engine optimization. So I'm going to discuss 7 ways to increase your website traffic by blogging. First method is the hybrid method. This is the one of the best ways, and I call it the hybrid because it means that you have a website with a blog. Inside the blog portion of your website, you want to create content that is relevant to the niche of your website. This is where you can create some great content just by writing about things that you already know about your niche especially. For example, if you're a real estate agent, begin writing about different information that pertains to the real estate industry. For example, some examples can be of what you can write about pertaining to your local market. Here they are. For example, what happened in the past week while you were showing homes? What challenges arose with your buyers or sellers? So just think about those things that you went through this week. What was your solution? I'm sure you had a solution for all those challenges. And then, what questions did your clients ask you? These are things to think about. This is the kind of content that consumers find value in because it presents a problem that they have or they've been facing and potentially how to solve it or maybe even avoid it altogether. You can be the expert for them. You want to be the problem solver that has all of the answers. With your experience as a real estate agent, I am sure you have come across situations where you can help your clients that are on the sidelines maybe, or not ready to buy, or kind of afraid to buy. There's a lot of people like that. The second way you can gain that is to write a blog post often. In order to have an effective blog that generates free traffic through search engines, you must write, and you must write often. Begin to include keywords inside your blog post. A great way to do this is by conducting a Google search of subjects related to your niche. Study the kind of keywords that pertain to your niche. Keywords that increase the rankings to your site are in search engines. If you can't find the time to write your own blogs, folks, hire a copywriter, a ghostwriter, or somebody in your staff to conduct some research on a topic and to get some ideas put together. I recommend writing a blog post at least a minimum of 3 to 4 times a week, if not every single day. One important aspect of writing blogs is to make sure your content is unique. This is probably the most important. This is one of the keys to generating traffic to your blog site successfully. Third way is to post pictures and videos. Pictures and videos are an excellent way to create content. Post a picture or a video that is related to your niche. For example, if your niche is about dogs and cats and animals and pets, you then post pictures of funny dogs or cats and write about them. Remember, your website and blog should be made of something that you have interest or passion about. That's the key thing to this. Nothing beats simple content more than writing about something you already love or maybe you have experience in. Every one of us has a particular thing that you have passion or interest in. Investigate what that is, and your writing will be the easiest thing that you do. Step 4, or fourth thing that will bring more traffic to your blog. Comment and content about your niche. Find an article or news about your niche and comment on it. Tell them about your point of views, experiences, or opinions about the articles or news. For example, if you're a financial planner, find an article or even other blog posts that you can link to that talk about exactly your industry. The economy is a great place to start if you're a financial planner, of course. Find stories about finance, interest rates, investments, and other subjects pertaining to the financial industry and comment on them. Time-relevant information is a key component of what you comment or write about, so make sure of that. Writing about news or situations that are happening now is the key. Search engines put a lot of weight on time relevancy. Commenting or writing about news that happened 30 days ago will not have too much relevancy right now in today's news, unless of course that information is still a hot topic and it's relevant to today's time. Don't be afraid to be controversial, folks. Speaking your mind will only make it more interesting and will create a level of interest to many different readers. Fifth way to generate traffic is engage. You want to be engaging in your blog. It's important. Don't forget about your readers. Your readers that have interest in your blog, or are, they're more likely to comment on your blog posts. Now, therefore, make sure you remember to enable comments on your blog posts. This will allow your readers to comment on your blog so that they will engage in your blog. However, you must not forget to reply to their comments. Engagement is important. The worst thing that you can do is not to reply to a reader's comment. This will cause the blog to have a loss of interest very quickly. Sixth thing, include your own personality. Including your personality inside your blog post tells your readers that you are a genuine person. This avoids making you seem like you're a robot or a computer talking to your reader. Relating to your readers is important because it will pique their interest to come back to your blog and want to read more, get more information. Being funny also helps, so be creative, write, and don't be afraid to throw in a joke or two. Now, the seventh way is to share your blog post. This is important. This is another essential part of blogging. Sharing your content from your blog post will only increase the viral traffic on your website. Share your post on all of your social media sites. Facebook and Twitter are excellent ways to share your blog posts. Letting your friends know about your recent post will entice a person to read about the subject matter that they have interest in. You want to give them options. By adding your posts to your social media sites, you give the option for your fans and followers to share your post with their network. That's what you want to do. Pretty soon, you'll have a viral blog that people will be talking about. In conclusion, adding a blog to your website will create fresh new content on your site that will attract visitors via the search engines. This is a form of organic search engine optimization. It's imperative to write often and write on a daily basis. Include videos, pictures, relative news, and links to increase the peak of interest. Engage with your readers and include your personality in your comments. Last but not least, share your content anywhere and everywhere you can. I wish you the best of success in all that you do. Thank you for watching, and be extraordinary, my friends.